Yo, everybody, welcome back to another motherfucking exciting episode of the Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Oh, yeah. Just fucking kidding, I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black. We're back in this motherfucker. It's goddamn Wednesday. You know what it is. We here wrestling. I'm a motherfucking boy, Big Black. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like and follow and all that crazy shit. Who are you, sir?
And I'm your boy, Skame Dollar. I was wondering where all the energy went. So you must be tired of some shit.
Oh, I was I was building it up. It was
That was an unusual intro.
It was a slow explosion. Mostly, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna knock anything over.
Nice.
But yeah, we're fucking back. It's
We're
another
back
week.
again.
We got more wrestling,
more TV shows, all that shit.
All
that good
shit.
Some announcements.
Ooh,
Bunch of shit. So
bunch of shit. Let's just do it. Let's just jump on in.
Start off with the A&E shows. They had the new biography this week. Was The Ultimate Warrior. I haven't watched that yet. I'm probably gonna watch that when we finish recording this.
I was thinking I'll probably watch two tonight.
Yeah, next week we got Mick Foley, which I'm really looking forward to. So I was a huge fan of his before he even hit WWE. And then after that, the last one is Bret Hart.
Oh, Montreal Screwjob, because I can't get enough of that shit.
Yeah, that's probably going to be covered again. They touched on it in the Shawn Michaels one, which was last week. But yeah, they also had the Most Wanted Treasures show. That didn't have a new episode this week. The last one was still the Sergeant Slaughter Iron Sheik one, which aired last week. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before they come back, but I believe there's more episodes coming because there's only 5 of them so far. And then Vice's Dark Side of the Ring. We had this week's new episode was the Collision in Korea, which was it was a show put on by a New Japan star turned politician, Antonio Inoki. He partnered with Eric Bischoff in the WCW in '95 to do a show in North Korea. It was a peace festival in North Korea that they wanted to do, called the Pyongyang International Sports and Culture Festival for Peace.
Wow.
It was 170,000 people, forced attendance.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it's basically, it's told from the perspective of Eric Bischoff, Too Cold Scorpio, and another WCW wrestler you probably never heard of, Scott Norton. But the other people who went on this trip were names like Ric Flair. He was like the main dude. He actually wrestled Antonio Inoki in the main event. The Steiner brothers were there. Road Warrior Hawk was there. Chris Benoit was there. And a bunch of New Japan guys were there in August of '95. April of '95. Muhammad Ali was there as like a special guest.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was pretty crazy. The North Korean fans didn't know what the hell was going on. But then they just told a ton of stories about like what it was like being over there. How like one dude, Scott Norton, he said that he basically complained to his wife, like, this place is a shithole. There's nothing to do. Like, they took the pool balls away from him because the ball fell off the table. The TV had like 3 government channels. They took all their shit, like Walkmans away and all that shit. So he told his wife, this place is a shithole. Next thing he knows, dudes with guns show up to his door, tell him to come with me. And they like scorch him, like, yeah, you can't say that shit. You can't say anything bad about North Korea.
Wow.
So, yeah, they just tell tons of like crazy stories from being over there and experiencing that. It's definitely worth a watch. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I had 95. How old was I? Fucking 9 years old. Obviously, I had no idea what was going on in the world, but like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
That's
intense. Just one of the crazy stories that happened there. I'm just gonna. Somebody tried to kill somebody, or was plotting to kill somebody. That's all I'm gonna say. It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Holy fuck! Oh man.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring's getting wild. Not sure what the next episode is gonna be for that one, but I'm pretty sure we still got a couple coming. But jump into some Impact.
Impactaroonie.
Yep. Impact TV or Impact on Access TV, whatever it's called. This week's episode kicked off with Rohit Raju defeating Jake Something. After the match, Jake Something beat the shit out of Raju's boy Shira, put him through a table. And Raju just stood on the stage and watched. He didn't do shit. Next up, we had Tennille Dashwood beating one half of the tag team champions, women's tag champions, Kara Hogan. We had the creator of the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams, defeating VSK.
Oh, that's nice.
We had Moose interrupting Kenny Omega and Don Callis talking shit. He ended up getting attacked by the Good Brothers from behind. The lights go out. Sammy Callahan appears with a bat and chases him off. So probably going to get a tag match, I believe, this week. What you hear?
Moose may be leaving Impact.
No, he actually re-signed.
He did? Okay.
I read something online that said he re-signed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't remember. It's at this point of this recording, it was probably like 5 days ago that I read that shit. So
yeah, and apparently he made a comment of NXT. He said something like, "I'll let y'all know what's next," but in the word "next," he capitalized NXT. But yeah, then like a couple days later, I read somewhere that he re-signed.
All right, Moose, because I did not want to watch him on WWE.
No,
I didn't. Sorry,
but if anywhere, he probably be good at NXT because I heard like I've said before, I've heard good things about NXT, but still not going to watch it.
Yeah, out of principle, I've literally the same thing. No one's told me NXT's bad. Like if you like AEW, bro, you should check out NXT. But I'm like, I'll never support WWE.
I've seen a couple good things, but yeah, I'm watching enough already. I'm good.
Yep.
After that incident, we had former tag. Well, I don't know if they're still going to tag or not, but former current tag partners Rachel Ellering and Jordynne Grace had a match against each other. And Rachel Ellering got the win over Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace looked mad disappointed and walked out of the ring. So there's probably going to be some kind of beef building between those two.
All the smoke.
Then in the main event, we had a double dose of tag team championship match action. We had the Impact Tag Team Championships on the line. Finn Juice, that's David Finlay and Juice Robinson, took on Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. And Finn Juice ended up getting the win there. But after that match, Violent by Design's music hit. They all came out. I don't know if you don't watch much. I don't know if you've ever noticed a couple pay-per-views we watched. Rhino has a trophy that he carries with him.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that. Yeah, I remember.
So that is called, I just learned about this too. This is called the Call Your Shot trophy. And basically they came down to the ring, turned that in, called their shot for the tag team championships. It was Rhino and that big dude, Joe Deering. And they just basically made quick work of Finn Juice, and they are now the tag team champions. And that's how Impact ended.
So again, not to bring up WWE, but that's what it was. That's been the thing for the longest. That trophy is like equivalent to like the Money in the Bank type shit.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's specifically for the tag team championship or if he can call any shot that he wants.
Okay.
But it's called the Call Your Shot trophy, and they turned it in there.
All right. That's actually a pretty tight way to end the fucking show.
Yeah, bring the belts back to Impact too, because Finn is still New Japan.
That's right.
Speaking of which, New Japan got a little bit of news there. I've said before they had their two big events, Wrestling Grand Slam, get it canceled, but they still are doing 2 or 3 road shows this week, which I'm going to cover one of them. But they have a bunch of people out with COVID still.
Damn.
And the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay just went down. He's vacating the belt because he suffered a neck injury in his last title defense.
Oh fuck! That's
so
terrifying.
No word on how long he's going to be out. No word on what they're going to do with the belt. He was supposed to defend it during this Wrestle Grand Slam that got canceled, But the dude he was supposed to face, my bad. He was supposed to, the dude he was supposed to face has COVID, so he would have been out of it anyway. But now that he's injured, it's
Wow.
vacated and no plans yet.
Damn, son. I didn't see that coming.
Me either. Came out of nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah. I think they said he's going back to England.
He's going back to back.
It was
to London.
London.
That Biggie song.
Yeah.
But replace it with Cali, just put London.
But so like I said, New Japan's still putting on shows. First one that came up was the American side. We had New Japan Strong on Friday. They had Bateman defeating Alex Coughlin.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the tag match, they had Carl Fredericks and Brody King defeating Team Filthy. That's the team of Danny Limelight and JR Kratos, the part of Tom Lawless' crew. And then in the main event, there was a no DQ match. It was Fred Rosser taking on Hikuleo, who's a member of the Bullet Club. And they battled like all around the arena. They ended up in like a fucking U-Haul truck in the back in the parking lot and shit. But yeah, that was a pretty good one. Fred Russell got the win there. And like I said, the Japanese side, even though the major Grand Slam events are canceled, they're still doing a couple road shows. They had one this morning. We're recording this Monday. They had one at 5 a.m. Eastern time.
Wow, that's early.
Yeah. But it is in Japan, so it's different for them.
Yeah, for sure.
That event, we had Yujiro Takahashi defeating Yoto Tsuji. Then we had Dukai and Zack Sabre defeating Guido and Chase Owens. Then we had the Gorillas of Destiny. That's Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga defeating.
That's tight. The acronym is God. That's tight.
They're part of the Bullet Club. They defeated Tomoaki Hona and Hiroyoshi Tenzin. Then we had Jeff Cobb, who you might recognize his name from Dynamite. Him and the Great Okan defeated Master Wato and Koto Ibushi. And then in the main event, we had Bushi, Sanada, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito defeating Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, Haruki Goto, and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I was just putting the fours up there to let y'all niggas know I'm not racist and I can tell when a Japanese name ends and begins. Thank you.
I was wondering what you were doing. But I was focusing on those names. I was trying not to fuck them up. Getting better at them.
And I was just like, all right, this has got to be a 4-4. Like, once you finish saying all those names, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, New Japan loves their fucking 6-man and 8-man tag matches.
Mm-hmm.
Their events are littered with those shits.
New Japan.
But it makes sense when there's like 45 people per stable.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers there, man.
Like, remember that the last time we recorded, I went and added the stable names just so you can see how many motherfucking people were in them.
Yes.
Man, the last time I'm doing that shit again.
Yeah.
But that was Wrestle Grand Slam. There's supposed to be another one Tuesday morning. Because like I said, we're recording this Monday, so I'm probably gonna cover the next two since the main events are canceled. So I might as well just cover these road twos.
Word. Man. Fuck, there was something I was gonna fucking say about New Japan.
All right. Jump into AEW then. Yep, there it is. Get the belt.
Get the motherfucking belt. You see this shit?
We didn't touch on the announcements of the new shows, right? We didn't touch on that last week, right?
I do not believe we did. I don't remember if
the announcement happened before or after that, but
it definitely happened after we recorded.
All right. So AEW, Tony Khan announced that Dynamite will be moving to TBS in 2022. That will be making way for the new 1-hour TV show called Rampage that's going to air on TNT starting in August. That's going to be Friday nights at 10 Eastern.
How dare I cover her face?
But yeah, so more wrestling.
Yep.
They're already doing like 5 to 6 hours already, so gonna have another hour show. I'm not sure if it's gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna do with this one.
Here's what I like about it though. It's the same shit that WWE does. You know, like I said, props where props are due. They've been building up the talent on YouTube for at least what has it been 2 years since they've been doing Dark on TV on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or at least a year and a half. Like it started almost right after Dynamite started on TV. So they've been doing that. Now they have Dark Elevation also on YouTube. So I like that they have this minor league system where they're building up people and they can see who's getting it fast and they're getting pushes on Dynamite, but they're not quite ready for Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But like I like their farm system, quote unquote, to say is what I was getting at. I think that shit's tight.
Like I mentioned, they're doing 5 to 6 hours of wrestling as it is a week. What I would like to see instead of another hour of wrestling, I'd like to see like a recap show, because with the amount of shit they're doing, I don't watch Dark Elevation. I don't know what's going on with the storylines. Some kind of little recap of the major shit would be nice. But hey, if they give us more wrestling, they give us more wrestling. I mean, can't hate on it either way. But I would like to see some kind of recap because WWE does that shit. I don't see why they wouldn't try to do something like that.
Or at least, you know, with the new program, whatever show airs on Friday, I mean, the latest show, which will be Dynamite, right?
No,
or is it going to be Rampage?
Rampage is going to be the Friday night show.
Okay.
That's going to be Fridays on TNT, and then Dynamite is still going to be Wednesdays, but it's on TBS.
Okay, so I'm thinking, again, depending on how long the show is, if it's an hour long, give us like a 20-minute recap of the previous week on Dark Elevation, and on Dynamite, and then whatever happens. I honestly wasn't thinking about that because when I think recap, I'm like, shit, that's like less of a job for me, you know. But people don't watch us because they want recaps as well. They watch us because they like watching us. So if it's a 2-hour show,
not so much a recap of like this person beat this person. Just obviously you got to show kind of the build up and shit like that, but just something to keep track of the storylines.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Like that's part of it, you know.
Because like look, going back to Dynamite, the Varsity Blondes, they started coming out with that girl, and we have no idea why, because it was on Dark or Elevation.
Yeah,
it would be nice to figure out why without having to go back and watch hours of wrestling.
I do not disagree, but that's what I mean. Like just a whole, because you can't give us 20 minutes of wins losses. That's impossible. That takes seconds. You know what I mean? So that's what I meant. Like by recap, if it's an hour-long show, give us 20 minutes. If it's 2 hours, no more than 30 minutes, because an hour worth of storyline recap, I'm tuning out. I am sorry. You know, that's just what it is for me personally. But yeah, we'll see, man. And we'll start tweeting those motherfuckers. You know, give us a recap. Give us a recap. And so when y'all get the recap show, you can thank the Minority Sports Report. Mostly you can thank Skane for bringing it up.
It's just a thought because I know WWE does shit like that, and a lot of other shows. I mean, that's the big thing. Look at all those UFC. There's always a recap show after events, shit like that. Like that's just what they do. That's the next step in these kind of things.
It started with Sports Center, you know, ESPN and shit, doing the post-game conferences, you know.
It's only a matter of time before they do it. And now that they have that extra hour, why not?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so jumping into this week's Dynamite, we had that one kicked off by Christian Cage, Matt Sydal. Christian Cage ended up getting the win in a good match there. Any input on that one?
I just really like seeing Christian in the ring, and I was disappointed that Dante missed that match because that's one of his favorite wrestlers, and it's just nice. It's just no, but so I don't really have anything to add to it other than it's great seeing Christian in the ring.
Yeah, for real. Good to see him back in there. I know he was out for a while. I don't know exactly how long, but
they said it was 7 years, I believe.
Curious to see how deep of a run they'll give him. Like, is he going to get a title shot and shit like that? Start going for the world belt. I'm assuming he must get a shot at some point.
Well, here's the thing with like, it feels like AEW as a company and with guys like him at this point in his career, I don't think he really fucking cares about a title. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's more about making sure the next generation has what he gained, you know? But at the same time, I'm sure he wouldn't be opposed to it, but who knows?
Save it for like his way out because he's still new in the contract, however long his contract he signed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, might save that run for the end.
But yeah, that's why I like how they use the older wrestlers, the veterans. I like it. You know, they shouldn't be out there taking bumps every night, and they aren't, you know.
Yeah,
but
sure.
They're relevant to the storyline.
Exactly.
They paid their dues. They're chilling, and we are eating up every second. I'm glad the Sting interviews, they kind of slowed down. They kind of slowed down. And I think it's because somebody at AEW listens to our podcast. That's just my wishful thinking, though.
There's only so many times we could see Sting getting interrupted.
One of our 15 views is a fucking executive at AEW.
It's Tony Khan.
It's Tony Khan.
He listens to all the wrestling podcasts.
All of them simultaneously, and he absorbs all of it somehow.
He listens to 97 wrestling podcasts a day.
That fucking Zach Galifianakis gif, fucking with all the numbers and equations and shit. That's him.
He got two going at all times.
Sorry to derail the fucking, you know.
It's all good. Next matchup, we had Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston teaming up again. They took on the Acclaimed. The Acclaimed had one of their better raps during their intro. Took shots at Jon Moxley's wife.
Yeah,
said Eddie Kingston looked like a pack of Newports.
He said, "Why you stuck in the 2004?" He told him,
"Yeah, why you dressed like you're in 2004?"
I was like, "2004 was a great year, you young motherfucker."
Yeah, they had some dope. And then took a shot at Moxie's wife because her podcast is called The Oral Sessions. So he made a dick sucking joke about the oral sessions.
One of these?
Yeah, but she ended up she shot back. Did you see?
No, I didn't. That's fucking tight.
She said she said get a blue check mark and some more W's, and then I might have you on the podcast.
Oh.
But yeah, it was pretty
if you're
funny.
Old and you're watching this, a blue check mark is like a verification
verified,
of the social media apps that lets people know, hey, you're serious at what you do and people think you're important.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that check.
Trying.
It's gonna take a couple years, but we're gonna get there.
But yeah, so that was a nice little intro to the match. But yeah, Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston got the win there.
Let me ask you this real quick. Before we go forward. Do you think that line is putting her in AEW's mind for an AEW signing with her?
I don't know, maybe. Because yeah, she left WWE, but you got to remember they have a new kid too. So maybe you never know, she might just want to be a mom and just stay away for a while, you know.
But yeah, I know that
it also it could be like the hint of a working relationship with her, but who knows? They haven't really made any kind of announcements or rumors towards it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I know they have that clause where they can't work in the business for X amount of time after they quit WWE.
Yeah, I see wrestlers interacting from different companies on social media all the time, so that really doesn't mean shit.
No. Like you can't wrestle for them and shit. You can do other things, but yeah. Okay, back to Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley.
Yeah, so they got the win there. I don't remember too much about like major crazy spots in that match.
When did they did the Young Bucks had a match, right?
Yeah, they were in the main event.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna shut up then because I almost fucked up. That's why I was like, what? Okay.
So next up we had Hikaru Shida taking on Reba Rebel.
God.
Rebel, Reba, whichever way it's supposed to be. But yeah, your girl Hikaru Shida got the win.
Both of
I
them.
don't think the belt was on the line.
All three of these broads, bro.
Easy with the broads. You might get canceled.
I'm getting canceled right now. That's why I said it. All three of them broads. I was waiting. I'm waiting. Just kidding. I love those women, man. Jesus Christ. Y'all know the fuck we respect women. Shit. Wait till y'all see that motherfucking Star Wars podcast that we're doing. Oh, y'all gonna be like, damn, these are some women ass supporting motherfuckers. No. Oh shit.
Yeah, solid match. And like I say, your girl Shida got the win there. Again, don't believe the belt was on the line. I think
it wasn't
a regular match.
It was if Rebel won the match, she could then challenge Shida
qualifier match,
for the title.
But it was more just for Dr. Britt Baker to fuck with Shida.
The role model. I don't kiss this shirt. I don't.
The way he just rubbed on it was a little suspect.
I don't.
Next up, we had another women's match. This one was for the NWA Women's Championship. We had Serena Deeb, who's the NWA champion, taking on Red Velvet. And Serena Deeb got the big win there.
Hell yeah.
Red Velvet looked much improved in the ring.
She did. She was looking great. And that kind of gets back to what I was saying earlier about their farm system. I know they're not the only ones that do it. But yeah, like when she first came out, I was like, all right, I never heard of this chick, but she's good. But yeah, she's definitely improved a hell of a lot more. So yeah, keep it up, AEW. Yeah, keep it up.
Then in the co-main event, we had Anthony Ogogo taking on Austin Gunn, son of a gun.
The son of a gun.
But Anthony Ogogo won this match by ref stoppage because Austin Gunn spit some red shit out of his mouth.
The good old blood capsule.
Good old blood capsule.
Jesus.
And internal damage.
Internal damage. Oh, the eternal bleeding. It's going to make him
from the big kidney shots from the Olympic something medalist. It's a bronze medalist.
Bronze, yeah. I mean, you got to sell it somehow. So I'm just like, I get that his punch is supposed to be all powerful, but if you really, really want to sell it, there should be more fucking blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be more blood.
He could only handle one capsule in his mouth at a time. He didn't want to overdo it.
I mean, yo, they can't afford 4 capsules. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. It's not that hard, bro. It's really not.
Do that movie shit with the hose and just start spraying all over the place.
Or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God. But yeah, it's I mean, for the sake of wrestling, you know, it works, but Jesus Christ, I'm like, come on, guys. It's a little tacky as an adult, like with critical eyes, you know what I mean? It's just like,
well, that's the only thing. I mean, that's probably the only thing he's able to do.
Yeah.
Like, he probably can't do much in the ring as of right now. Not sure how much he's learning and shit like that because he hasn't really shown like a lot of crazy shit.
I think it would be crazier if it was like a fake punch, you know what I'm saying, to the face. And then they started bleeding out the mouth. Like, I feel like that, for me personally, would have more impact. Like, as a, oh shit, you're not going to fuck with this dude, you know?
Yeah.
But wrestling in its internal bleeding, so.
The body shots.
The body shots, they suck.
It's going to go on a Goldberg run with all body shots.
Can't even slam a nigga, but shit, he got the
100-0, all body shots.
Fucking Goldberg.
That you go back to that shit. There's no way he had that many matches. Like, it had to be like one Monday he was like 75-0. The next Monday he was like 97-0.
Yeah, because, you know, we have house shows that you don't see and stuff like that. Bullshit.
He wrestled 7 times yesterday.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
that shit was dope though. His intro coming from that shit was awesome back in the day.
There's no his intro is up there with the best. I was watching the the Goldberg Undertaker match from
Oh,
2 years ago.
the one that was like real badly reviewed
Oh,
because they were two just old men.
yeah, and it's like Goldberg just sucked, so it just like exposed the Undertaker even more. So it's just like,
I didn't even watch that one.
so bad, so bad. Main event though, or
going into the AEW main event since we sidetracked into WWF. WWE. But we had the AEW Tag Team Championships on the line. The Young Bucks taking on the Varsity Blondes. Since you almost skipped ahead, you had any input on there?
I knew the Varsity Blondes weren't going to win. And I like FTR. I like what they're doing. On social media, they've been like, bitching and complaining about not getting a shot at the belts. Like, what's the point of joining this company? Mm-hmm. And then they were like, if someone else gets a title shot, we're going to quit. And one of them said he quits when the Young Bucks. I was like, oh, that's so tight. Because those niggas don't break character, So it's like, that shit's great.
I think he said that they're going to quit if Kingston and Moxley get a title shot.
That's what it was. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, and
I think they announced that was the next week's matchup.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but burying the lead on that one. The Young Bucks defeated the Varsity Blondes in this match.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. The match was good. Young Bucks are really, really talented wrestlers, man. I just don't like them.
So are the Varsity Blondes.
And that's exactly where I was getting to. I was like, the Varsity Blondes, I like them, it has nothing to do with Brian Pillman being Brian Pillman's son, I didn't know about that shit until Dark Side of the Ring. And actually you brought it up to me and I was like, dude, I don't remember. I don't know that. And then I was like, whatever. But them niggas is getting nastier and nastier every time they're on TV. They're high flying, they're exciting, they're big, they're strong looking guys, and they're fun, they're fun to watch. So they're gonna do good things, man.
Yeah, I have some bias because I was a fan of Brian Pillman, because I was I've always said I was a WCW guy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, these two are good. That Griff Garrison dude, I didn't see much of him until he actually teamed up with Pillman. I think we've seen him once or twice before he teamed up with Pillman, and now they're going on a hell of a run. Yeah,
they're really good to watch. They're fun.
Things. Yeah.
It was a good match, and they worked really well with the Young Bucks. It was really good. Whoever booked that match did a really fucking solid job.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see? I guess those Dior Nikes that they had on.
Yeah,
I guess they're going up for sale or all sold out or some shit right now.
Oh wow, I believe it.
I see something on Instagram about it.
I would buy those, and I'm not a Jordan fan at all, but I love high-end fashion. I don't really buy it. I don't really buy name brand shit because I'm not paying that much for it, but I love it. And I do love the Jordan 1s. So it was God damn, son. I would have bought those if I could afford it, but I got tickets to Wu-Tang instead.
Nice. In my opinion, that's better.
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang's for the babies.
Wu-Tang is for the children, baby.
But that was
Dynamite. That was Dynamite, and that's us. We're fucking done. We appreciate you guys for taking this journey with us. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then there's this little bell icon. Make sure you hit that so you can get notified when we drop. It'll just show up on your phone with some images of me and Skame and Julian usually in the background because he's part of the show, but he's not part of this one, So that's why we just kind of put him in the background, but he's still there. Follow us. He's around. Follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Make sure you do that shit. Skame, where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me at Skame666.
And you can follow me. I am at the Beatnik. Thank you guys for watching this shit and fucking with us. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.